nose repair, tripping on that broken stair, dislocation operation, moped crash while on vacation.
Do not take Genavix with CYP3A inhibitors. Avoid use with grapefruit or liver problems, as these may increase side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medicines if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Genavix may make certain medicines and birth control less effective. Side effects include itching, muscle spasms, rash, and elevated muscle enzymes.
Joint displacement, knee replacement, fell on marbles in the basement, ladder slip, broken hip, that rock climb where you lost your grip.
To learn more about Genavix, ask your doctor. Call 1-833-589-PAIN or visit genavix.com.
Usher's laughing off a very 2026 rumor. And he's been using a clone to perform at his concert. Fans started questioning whether the 47-year-old singer was really on stage after videos from his recent shows went viral. Usher responded on social writing, "Clone? You can't clone this." He also joked, "AI ain't that advanced." So there you go. Usher says it's really him. No clone, no lookalikes. Just one Usher doing what one Usher does best. If Usher is your real name, sir. Ariana Grande back on the top of the Billboard 200. Her new album, Pedal, debuts at #1. Her best first sales numbers in 7 years. Pedal marks Grande's 7th #1 album, and only Thank You Next had a bigger opening week.
Entertainment is powered by Shulman & Hill Injury Lawyers. High-speed collision on the BQE? Go to hurtny.com. Every borough, every block. We are New York. New York's auto accident attorneys.
I know about MJHS Health System because I remember it was founded by the Brooklyn ladies like over 100 years ago.
You remember that, but not our anniversary.
Of course I remember.
Oh yeah? When is it?
It's coming up. Anyways, we first called MJHS because they're a not-for-profit, so you know they have your best interests in mind.
His dad had MJHS home care, and when his health took a turn, we turned to them again. They explained hospice and guided us through everything.
I can't tell you the peace of mind I got knowing that he was getting great care.
And after my aunt's operation, she had rehab at an MJHS nursing home. They made the whole process easy on her and easy on us. She even chose their health plan.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from.
MJHS is there for you.
August 7th.
You remembered.
How could I forget?
For the support and guidance you need, call MJHS Health System today at 855-202-3502 or visit us at mjhs.org. MJHS, leading the way to great care.
Your city, your station, in your pocket. Take 1010 wins everywhere. Download the free Odyssey app.
The Newswatch never stops. This is 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. We're at 77 degrees, mostly sunny skies at 9:40 on this Monday, August 10th. I'm Scott Stanford. Here's what's happening. The captain of the capsized boat that killed a 27-year-old woman and her 5-month-old daughter Saturday night now facing a whole bunch of charges. Fake lottery scam targets a woman in Queens, cost her $5,000 in jewelry. Taylor Farms pulls all of its jalapeno products from the grocery stores after they've been linked to the nationwide salmonella outbreak. President Biden's son with an update on his father's cancer diagnosis.
It is really sad to watch.
Hunter says Joe's prostate cancer has spread and his dad is in pain. Which state in our illustrious union consumes the most booze? Well, their slogan says, die hard. So, you can figure it out. Checking sports, Mets crushed the Pirates. Yankees lost to the Braves. Liberty beat Vegas. AccuWeather, we go hazy, hot, humid. High near 90 degrees again today. Let's get you where you need to go. Back to the grind. Monday morning commute. How we looking, Karen Stewart?
We're not looking real good as we check what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The outbound side of the GW Bridge is very disappointing. From the Cross Bronx, 60 plus for the outbound Georgia Upper with a disabled tractor-trailer blocking the center lane under the apartments. The outbound lower level is not much better. Well, it's actually not better. 45 to 60 with road work. Now, the inbound George is 15. The inbound Lincoln is 15. The inbound Holland is 30 from the Pulaski Skyway and 20 minutes from the Newark Bay Extension. If you're traveling in New Jersey, they just closed 35. at the Cheesequake Creek Drawbridge in Lawrence Harbor. Both ways of 35 shut. The drawbridge is stuck in the open position. Take Garden State Parkway or the 34-9 combination. That should work. And as we check what we see on Long Island's Big 3, Northern State in very good shape. The LIE, no delays out to the Queens line. The Southern State is so nice and quiet, and for the most part this morning has been so nice and quiet. Karen Stewart, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Well, the captain of that boat that overturned in New York Harbor Saturday night, killing a mother and her baby, is facing a slew of charges.
So far, this captain, 46-year-old Manuel Hernandez, has been charged with reckless endangerment, but we're told he's in federal custody, and prosecutors are going to decide what other charges he still could face. Anthony Russo is retired NYPD Harbor Unit Chief and spoke with Pix 11. The questions center about whether this was an illegal charter.
The problem with the unlicensed charters is if the captains aren't trained, they don't know what the capacity of the boat, how many people are supposed to be on it. It appears that that's what happened this time. It seemed overloaded.
27-year-old Sarah Sanchez and her 5-month-old daughter, Antonella Garcia, were killed. Andres Garcia, the infant's father and Sarah's husband, was on board, and he survived. Glenn Schuck, 1010 wins, 92.3 FM.
A 5-year-old boy is recovering in the hospital after falling from a 5th-floor window in the Bronx. Witnesses say they heard a loud thud yesterday afternoon and found the child on the sidewalk near Buchanan Place and Davidson Avenue. Tone Rodriguez saw the boy hit the ground, telling CBS 2 he couldn't believe what he saw.
He wasn't moving. His face was all swollen on this side. He was like, you could tell he got hit back. He was trying to figure out where he came from.
Police say the window had guards designed to prevent children from falling. Building superintendent says the boy appears to have climbed the guards and slipped through. He was taken to New York Presbyterian. Police are still investigating. A U.S. Postal Service truck driver is under arrest after a deadly hit and run in Hell's Kitchen. Police say 61-year-old James Simmons hit a 66-year-old man on 9th Avenue early Saturday morning. The victim was crossing the street mid-block when he was struck by the Postal Service box truck. Police say the man was taken to a local hospital where he died. Simmons, who lives in Queens, is charged with leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death. A Queens woman lost $5,000 worth of jewelry in a scam involving a fake winning lottery ticket. Police say 2 men approached a 69-year-old in Woodhaven Saturday, claimed they couldn't cash in their winnings because of their immigration status. They convinced her to trade her jewelry for the so-called winning ticket, which we still don't even know how much they told her it was worth. Then in a bizarre twist, they asked her to buy pain medication at a nearby pharmacy. When she went inside, the 2 men disappeared with her jewelry. Police do have images of the suspects on their Crime Stoppers website. Small delivery companies and workers are going to be rallying in Harlem today. They're going to protest the city council bill that they say could put thousands of jobs at risk. Intro 518 will require delivery service providers to get licenses and meet training and employment requirements. Supporters of the bill say it would improve safety and working conditions for delivery workers. The New York Delivery Department says 1,000 local delivery jobs could be on the line. The customers could also end up paying. Logistics Express.
The reality is, every single one of their livelihoods is at risk if Intro 518 passes. Many people will be left without jobs. Many people will be struggling.
Intro 518 is sponsored by Council Member Tiffany Caban. We reached out to her office, and we are still waiting to hear back. New York City looking at a new way to beat the heat on some of its hottest subway platforms. The city states would be able to study a system that would remove heat from the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall and Chambers Street JZ stations. The plan would store the heat underground, then use it to warm nearby municipal buildings during the winter. This sounds pretty cool. Yume Katesi is Commissioner of Administrative Services.
The dream is we're a city with a very large subway network and a lot of buildings above them, and hopefully if we can demonstrate the efficacy of it right in this building at 1 Center Street, we can potentially have a much broader use in the city.
Brooklyn Bridge City Hall is one of the system's hottest stations, with summer temps averaging 96 degrees last year. The project will be the first thermal energy network installed in a U.S. transit system. The feasibility study expected to cost $800,000. Taylor Farms, the massive food producer, linked to the record cyclosporiasis outbreak and salmonella, now pulling more than a dozen products with jalapenos from grocery stores across the U.S.
The USDA says the now recalled jalapenos are linked to a salmonella outbreak that has infected at least 345 people across 27 states. Colorado and Minnesota seeing the highest number of reported infections. Many of the people interviewed reported infections at Chipotle and Qdoba restaurants. The companies since removed these meats from their menus.
Correspondent Melissa and Don, the USDA says the grocery stores are also removing meat products that include jalapenos. According to Hunter Biden, his father's prostate cancer has spread and the former president is in a lot of pain.
In an interview with the BBC, Hunter Biden grew emotional as he talked about the health of former President Joe Biden, who revealed his cancer diagnosis in May of last year, less than 4 months after he left the White House. Hunter Biden says the diagnosis has been tough on the family, saying it's really sad to watch.
The only thing I say about my dad, about his health right now, is I wish he would complain more. Because it's not good.
He says his father is still doing his thing, though, speaking publicly about the issues that are important to him. Donna Wood in Washington.
Mr. Biden will publish a memoir, Promise Me America, after the midterm elections. New developments this week in the war between Russia and Ukraine. Here's Marcus Moore.
The Russian state news agency TASS is reporting that President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and envoy Steve Witkoff may visit Moscow soon. And it comes as both sides appear to be intensifying their missile and drone attacks on each other. Ukraine managing to hit energy facilities and warehouses deep inside Russia. One target is Amazon's Russian equivalent wild berries, and Russia suffering heavy losses on the battlefield as well. There is word from Ukraine President Zelensky that he believes another 50,000 North Korean troops may soon be deployed to fight alongside Russia in Ukraine.
Hey, it's Scott Shannon. Check out my True Oldies channel. Just download the free Odyssey app, search Scott Shannon, and lock it in.
Powered by River Spring Living, with a beautiful campus overlooking the Hudson River where older adults can live, learn, and flourish. For info, go to riverspringliving.org.
Are you unable to pay your debts? Have you received a notice from a debt collector or a summons from the court? For all your bankruptcy and debt-related matters, call Gahee & Associates at 956-GAHEE Law. That's 956-GAHEE Law. Call 956-GAHEE Law for a free personal consultation. Gahee & Associates are open 7 days a week at GAHEELaw.com. Gahee is spelled G-E-H-I Law.com.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, you need the best team on your side. Priority Tax Relief has helped thousands of Americans resolve their IRS problems and settle for pennies on the dollar. As a leading tax resolution firm, we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, hundreds of 5-star reviews, and a 4.9-star rating on Google because we deliver results and huge savings. If you owe $5,000 or more and even facing wage garnishment, liens, levies, audits, call us today at 800-471-6025. Once you call, our tax professionals will call the IRS with you for free. And within minutes, start negotiating a settlement. We'll put a stop to collections and fight to get you the best settlement possible. Choose the company Americans trust most. Call Priority Tax Relief now at 800-471-6025 to see what relief you qualify for. Don't wait. Make the call. Dial 800-471-6025. Once again, 800-471-6025.
What do parents think of back to school at Staples, where 24-pack Crayola crayons are just 50 cents?
Staples has folders, notebooks, and pens at great prices.
I'm smiling from ear to ear. It's the most wonderful time.
Mom, I missed the bus of the year.
It's a wonderful time at Staples, where school supplies start at just 25 cents. Staples. That was easy. Visit your local Staples today or shop online and in the app. Ends 9/12. Exclusions apply.
Wins News Time 9:51. Going to get you where you need to go on a Monday morning commute. How are we looking now, Karen Stewart?
Well, we're going to start with a look over at the Hudson River, like it or not, at the GW Bridge. Checking what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The outbound George Washington Bridge is a no-no from the Cross Bronx. It is 45 to 60 for the lower with road work, and that's good compared to the upper level, which is well over 60 minutes, with a disabled tractor trailer blocking the 2 right lanes onto the apartments. Yada, yada, yada. It's a big mess. Take the Henry Hudson Parkway to the outbound George, please. Inbound George Washington Bridge is pretty much 15 from everywhere. The inbound Lincoln is pretty much 15, and the inbound Holland is 30. From the Pulaski Skyway, maybe 25, 15 to 20 from the Newark Bay extension of the New Jersey Turnpike, 35 in Jersey both ways at the Sheepquake Creek Drawbridge in Lawrence Harbor. The bridge is stuck in the open position. Go for the Garden State Parkway. It's in Brooklyn. Inbound Gowanus before the Prospect at 24. Disabled car, that is in the middle lane, so just take care there. And if you're traveling in the Bronx, eastbound Bruckner, right after the RFK, disabled truck in the right-hand lane, so watch out for delays in that location. Long Island's Big Three are in excellent condition. Aaron Stewart, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is Duran Duran Appreciation Day. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to appreciate Duran Duran all day long. Back to other meteorologist Joe Lundberg while we celebrate Duran Duran Appreciation Day. Joe, if we were doing like Humidity Appreciation Day, we'd be fine, but who wants to appreciate the humidity?
I'm sure there are a few souls out there that want to appreciate it and like it, but it's getting a little old. It'd be nice to have a drier day. I got a couple of them in the forecast, one for Wednesday and I think another one for Friday, but today now the humidity's going the wrong way. It's going up as the temperature is going up. We're headed to 89 this afternoon. Real feels mid to upper 90s. Late afternoon and early tonight, parts of the area will get a heavy, gusty thunderstorm. And later tonight, warm and sticky below to 74. Now, the humidity starts to back up a little bit tomorrow. It'll be very warm, but there's enough moisture in the atmosphere. I think there could be a thunderstorm in the afternoon. We again get to 89. Lower humidity, one of those less humid days on Wednesday. Silence of clouds are high 84. Comes up a little bit on Thursday. Could be a thunderstorm to the high 85. Right now in Central Park, we've got easy sunshine at 77 degrees. We're heading to 89. Meteorologist Joe Lundberg in New York's weather station. 1010 winds on 92.3 FM. Back in Joe footage right about Colorado took a dangerous turn this weekend.
The Colorado Springs Fire Department says more than 70 people had to be treated for heat-related illnesses at a tacos and tequilas festival. 7 people even had to be hospitalized after experiencing symptoms of dehydration and intoxication. Colorado Springs has been under a heat advisory recently, with temperatures creeping into the 90s in recent days. The fire department reminding residents to stay hydrated, take breaks from the heat, and maybe go easy on the tequila shot. Mike Kowalski, ABC News.
Hey, congratulations to New Hampshire, crown America's biggest drinking state. Vegas didn't even make the top 2. The Granite State at number 1 for booze, with the average resident consuming the equivalent of 4.6 gallons of pure alcohol a year. New Hampshire, huh? Live free or die. Next round's on me. Delaware came in second, Nevada, home of Sin City, third. A little catch, though. New Hampshire has no sales tax on alcohol, so neighbors may be crossing the line. Jersey came in 27th, New York 32nd. Clearly, we're not trying hard enough. Utah came in dead last. Who's to blame? Let's go out the Bloomberg Money Watch now. Here's Courtney Donovan.
Well, Scott, sorority rushing at Southwest becomes so competitive, some parents are hiring coaches to help their daughters get in. These consultants can charge thousands to help with everything from outfits and social media to interview skills and confidence. The trend is spreading beyond the South as more students from other parts of the country, especially the Northeast, head to schools in the region such as Ole Miss, Alabama, and Auburn. Focus on Wall Street now turns to consumer price data due this week for clues on the Federal Reserve's next steps when it comes to interest rates. Also, investors are continuing to watch developments or flag up after the release. That said, the S&P 500 is little changed out of gate, but trading is at a record high. The Dow is down 65 points. I'm Courtney Donovan, Bloomberg Money Watch on 92.3 FM. Have you ever wondered why there is so much cancer on Long Island? Did you know that the DuPont Chemical Corporation and 3M agreed to a $13.5 billion settlement for contaminating public drinking water with cancer-causing forever chemicals? Water has some of the highest concentrations of these cancer-causing forever
chemicals. If you live on Long Island and have been diagnosed with kidney cancer, testicular cancer, liver cancer, thyroid cancer, or ulcerative colitis, you may have a claim. Call the lawyers at Crensel, Guzman, Herbert. The KG Law Team is on your side. You can trust KG Law Team to diligently work toward restoring